Hello everybody, we're just walking away from the liquor store in Surrey Beach and with our friends. What's everyone got?
We got a mojito.
Yeah. We got a bit of wines.
And we also got gifted.
Oh yeah, we did.
Probably because you was there, Christy.
Oh yeah.
We got gifted something
Rose vodka
as a taster.
Yeah.
Very large taster.
Hooray! I haven't introduced the vlog yet. Hello everybody, I hope that you are well. My name is Christianne and welcome to my channel Backpacking Bananas. I am backpacking up the east coast of Australia and yesterday I arrived in the beautiful little town of Surrey Beach, and in this vlog I am going on a party boat. The party boat, woo woo! The party boat is called the Atlantic Clipper. It's 2 to 3 days and it's 2 nights. It sets off in about an hour and a half, which is why we're just walking through Surrey Beach, having bought our goon. Well, I've actually got a box of Blue Lagoon, which sounds actually quite good actually, Blue Lagoon. And I've also got a box of pink gin. You're not allowed to bring any bottles on board, so I couldn't bring any like nice bottles of wine, but that's okay. It's all part of the Aussie experience, isn't it? In a sec, I'll show you what I've packed in this bag, because you're not allowed to bring your big bags on the boat either. You're just packing a bag for the couple of days that you're on there.
So this trip on the Atlantic Clipper is going to be 2 days and 2 nights. It costs 549 Aussie dollars, which includes your accommodation, all meals, and all group activities on the boat. So let me give you a quick tour of what it's like on board. This is where I'll be sleeping. I'm sharing with 2 lovely girls, so this bunk room is very small, but you know, it's cozy. This is the toilet, which is shared between 4 bunk rooms, so 12 people. We also have a small shower room, which I stupidly forgot to film. This is the big indoor common area where we will be hopefully spending 0 time in because it's stinking hot. At the back is the kitchen and where we will serve up at meal times. We also have drinking water and cups here. At the end of the room, we have these 2 giant fridges where we can keep our drinks. It is BYOB on the Atlantic Clipper, so this is filled with a lot of goon boxes. Going upstairs, we have the top deck, which is where we will hang out pretty much all the time, sunbathe, eat food. This is the control room where the staff hang out, and then on the back of the boat is the space where we gear up to go in the water. So we have everyone's stinger suits hanging up here. There are scuba tanks and equipment, water noodles, and you can find our skipper hanging out, driving the boat back here. And finally, at the front of the boat, you can also hang out here, and there is a hot tub, which is so cool, but it is bloody hot, this water. I can't see any of us actually using this, sadly, but we are grateful for the glorious weather. It's looking like a really lovely couple of days.
You excited?
On our first swim stop, they whacked out this metal slide attached to the side of the boat, so everyone got suited up to take their very first dip in the Whitsundays.
So we've got to get these stinger suits. Thank you. Okay, I'm going in. This is the stinger suit, which protects us from the jellyfish. Apparently it's peak stinger season at the moment, so everyone going in the water has to wear one. A little bit annoying, but it's going to be worth it. I'm not going to take my GoPro. Hiya. Hello. I'm not going to take my GoPro in right now, just because I just want to enjoy the water for the first dip. But good vibes. I'm drinking my Blue Lagoon. So on the menu for dinner tonight, we've got spaghetti bolognese with a little bit of salad. They've given us an almighty portion, and we're eating it on the top deck as we watch the sunset. Oh hello! Breakfast on the top of the boat, which I completely forgot to film. We were woken up at 6:30 and just had brekkie straight away. It was some fruit, some yogurt, some toast and some jams, and we're right now heading to one of the most famous spots in the whole of the Whitsundays, which is Whitehaven Beach, and the lookout there. So Everyone's just gearing up, getting our sun cream on for a great day out in the islands. So we were dropped off at a beach by the dinghy. Now we are heading up on an uphill hike. Well, they call it a hike. I think it's like 10-15 minutes to the lookout point over Whitehaven Beach before we head down to the beach itself. And I've never ever been to this lookout point before, but I've seen many pictures. I'm very excited. So there's 3 viewpoints. This is number 2. Oh, so beautiful. It's one of the filming locations for Pirates of the Caribbean, actually, in one of the movies. Not that I've seen them, which is a bit shameful. But anyway, we're now heading up. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at my movie watching. We're now heading up to viewpoint number 3, which is apparently the best for photos. This is viewpoint number 3. Very, very nice. Ooh. The sand here is glorious. And I can't remember what he said, something about the silicone in the sand means it doesn't get hot at all, does not retain any heat. And it's also a bit like Lake Mackenzie and Fraser Island, where the particles are super, super fine, so you can use it to exfoliate your skin. So we're definitely going to do a bit of that. We do have our stinger suits with us, because unfortunately it is everywhere in the Whitsundays just stinger season, so we are going to go for a swim, but we're going to have to put the wetsuits on. But that's fine. It's so pretty. I don't know when non-stinger season is. Apparently it's only for like a short amount of time of the year. Most of the year you do have to wear your stinger suits. Oh, the water though. Oh, so gorgeous. How's it feeling, Charlotte? It feels nice.
It's nicer.
It would be nice if you were stoned.
Oh, it was like a sumo suit.
Just a mountain.
It makes you float so easily though. It's quite strong, isn't it?
Just jumping.
What's your name? Darren. Nice to meet you. Darren's come along and asked if we want to join him for a bit of fishing.
How do we get in?
Just jump in.
Just
Pull yourself up. That's it. Go on, girl.
There's a reef down here and I come past it and I put 2 rocks out
Yeah.
and they just went off.
Oh.
Have you guys fished before? Yep, yeah. Now these things are going to fight pretty hard.
Okay.
So
Oh my god.
hold your...
Get strong. Hold.
They might.
Alright. I'm reeling in. I'm ready. Darren, you're a legend.
I love other people experiencing stuff.
Yeah.
I've done it 1,000,000 times.
I'm holding on tight.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a break.
I really hope we catch something.
And it's through this
I
reef.
did not think we'd be fishing this morning, but here we are.
Oh,
You're on.
You're on.
Wind.
You're going to have to send me this footage.
Yeah. Go on, girl.
Okay, so don't just wind, lift,
Left.
wind down to it, wind down, and then lift, and then wind down. I come over here and I was by myself and I just couldn't manage.
Yeah. I guess when you're steering the boat as well.
And I'm like, there's so many people over there, surely someone wants an experience.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
We're on it.
Oh yeah. Going. Oh, stop! Well, that was so much fun. Darren is an absolute legend. And Darren, if you're watching right now, hello. And hello to all of your daughters as well. Or I can't remember if you said you had more than one, but we had a lot of fun out on the boat with you. So close to catching that fish. So now we're going to try and exfoliate our skin with the sand. And actually, like, we haven't, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but we haven't been stung by any stingers yet, because obviously we are in the water right now without the suits. But I feel like in the shallows it'll be fine, she says.
It feels like
It feels lovely.
snow. Like a
Oh,
snowball.
yeah. Lunch today we have some pesto pasta, some like tomato pasta salad, and a wrap with ham and cheesy bits and salad. So it's like a nice light lunch. So I didn't realise this, but there is a dive instructor on board and the potential to actually go diving. And so, while some of the group are snorkeling, I'm going to go do a scuba dive. It's costing $99. I don't think there's anything particularly amazing here, not that I've heard of, and we don't know how good the visibility is going to be. It might not be great, but I do like to just do random dives in random destinations for the fun of it. And I didn't manage to do my one in Byron Bay, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do one today. So we're just gearing up in our same Stinger wetsuits. Gonna get the rest of the gear on, and I guess we'll head out shortly. I've managed to borrow someone else's dive casing because I didn't bring mine on the boat because I didn't realise I was going to go diving. Here's the tanks getting set up.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good.
Hi, Mum.
Yeah, hi, Mum. So anyway, we're getting geared up. We're gonna do our buddy checks and all the rest, and then we're gonna go see what's under the water in the Whitsundays. So the dive was super nice. I saw that big fish George, and there was also just loads of big schools of fish. That's what I freaking love about the Great Barrier Reef. I'm really glad I did that. And now, if you can't tell, which you probably can't because there's not much room in this room, I'm dressed all in white because we are about to have our white party on the beach for sunset for our final night. It's gone so fast the time here. I'm like, how is it the final night already? Anyway, I'm gonna go fill up my cup. Here's my cup. I'm gonna fill this up with some goon that I have. I think it's, well, it's not my wine goon. I think this is gonna be my pink gin goon that I'm getting started on now, and we'll bring that to the beach.
So Eileen drives once a week.
Beautiful.
Ayla, she's got the tickets to drive out
Also,
Horizon, but they're just over here because it's
this pink gin goon is freaking phenomenal. Highly recommend. It cost like $32 for 2 litres, which is a lot more expensive than like everyone's wine goon, but oh my god, like 5 times as nice.
No shift straight away.
Yeah.
So we're just going to wait for everyone to get ready now. A lot of people are in white. They're looking good. We're going to get some pics. This is lovely. Everyone's getting their photos. I've actually managed to get some all right photos. I never really wear white, but it really does look good with the sunset. I know they did that on purpose. Like, they're like, well, we're having a white party because it just looks great, and it really does. You look great. Get it. Smile. You look beautiful, Ella. Okay, heading back to the boat now.
Wishy wishy washer.
Bob Delaney.
Bob Delaney.
Timmy Timmy Jamba.
Timmy Timmy Tamba.
Oh, here she is, coming up with a hot dog. Oh, it looks like a good one.
Sausage is very pale. Pale sausage.
Pale sausage.
Look at it.
It is a pale sausage. It's like a frankfurter. Oh, yes, Charlotte. Good. I feel like I don't know how to hit the water. Oh, here it comes. I need someone to bring me my coffee on this thing. I know. Oh, Jesus. My first time. We are leaving the boat for the last time. sad times, but also I'm excited for a shower.
So now I'm off the boat and chilling here in Airlie Beach's wonderful public lagoon. Let's talk about my honest experience of the Atlantic Clipper. What I liked, what I didn't like, would I recommend it to a friend? I'm going to start with the reputation of the Clipper. It's not great. The crew on the Clipper described the Clipper as the boat that everyone hates apart from the people that are actually on it. When I was travelling up the coast, people ask what boat you're going on in the Whitsundays. You say the Atlantic Clipper and they say, oh god, good luck. Or, oh, the Clapper. Someone said they wake you up by pouring tequila in your mouth. I had not spoken to anyone who had actually been on the Clipper though, so I knew these were just rumours, but still I was becoming less and less excited about this trip in the build-up, which is a real bloody shame considering that sailing the Whitsundays is one of the most spectacular things you can do in Australia. So firstly, I'm going to address these rumours and the reputation of this boat. They do not wake you up by pouring tequila in your mouth, or pouring anything in your mouth for that matter. You are, however, woken up at the crack of dawn by the Circle of Life being played very loudly throughout the boat, which... there are better ways to be woken up, but I'll take that over a tequila shot any day. The crew did not actually do any kind of forced fun drinking. They didn't initiate any drinking games or any sexual games. In fact, the only game they initiated was that singing game you saw and a variation of musical statues. So I was pleasantly surprised with this reality because the thought of having forced fun games just really isn't my idea of fun at all. That's not to say I thought the Atlantic Clipper was perfect though. The main thing I wasn't so fond of is the way I felt the crew spoke to us quite condescendingly. I'm pretty sure at one point they addressed us, all right, you bunch of idiots. I often felt like I was on a school trip. Part of that is probably because there is such a big group of you on the boat. It's actually the biggest boat in the Whitsundays and can take up to 53 guests. And I know when being on a boat, there are a lot of safety regulations they need to make sure that you stick to. And whilst alcohol is obviously involved, these points need to be made even clearer. But the result of this is feeling incredibly patronised and a little bit claustrophobic, Darren. But let's not focus on the bad things. Let's focus on the good things. The Atlantic Clipper has some amazing facilities. That first slide was a bit pathetic, but the big inflatable slide they brought out on the last day was absolutely awesome. I'd wish they brought this one out both times. It was really cool that they had scuba gear on board. Although it wasn't the most amazing dive in the world, I loved that the opportunity was there. The food was not bad at all. Everyone could have a big portion and the meals were varied. The rooms were also very nice considering you're on a boat. I mean, they are tiny, but they are clean and I was quite comfy. It was very cool that they had a hot tub as well. Not that anyone really used it because it was literally boiling, but also very warm outside, so it was just too hot to use. It was very cool that they took us early to Whitehaven Beach. It meant that there wasn't many other tourists there and we got to the viewpoint at high tide, so all the blue colours were looking their absolute best. Would I recommend the Atlantic Clipper to a friend? I would recommend it to anyone under the age of 25 who is extroverted, likes to party and likes being around a lot of people. And I am an advocate for the fact that you are never too old to go backpacking and travel and have a good time. However, at the age of 29, I very much felt too old for this particular trip, mostly because of the school trip vibes. It just isn't the kind of scene I would choose to put myself in now. But if I was 21, that would have been my absolute dream. The next time I travel to the Whitsundays, I'd love to spend some time on a smaller boat, perhaps a catamaran like Power Play, with some more unique experiences being in a smaller group. The only issue with these type of boats is because they are smaller, they hold less guests and hence sell out much further in advance. So I hope this video has given you a good idea of what it's really like to travel on the Atlantic Clipper. Despite me not thinking that this particular boat was quite right for me, I actually met some of the best people on this boat. The other guests were so kind, nobody was too rowdy and obnoxious, so that was just really, really lovely. I'm going to end this video here. I'm actually staying in Airlie Beach for a few more days and doing a few more things in the Whitsundays, which I will share with you in the videos to come, but I really hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!